Punk Revolution now! Today we are going to be reviewing Boris with Merzbow, their new album, 2R0I2P0, which is a lot easier to remember as RIP 2020. You just mix them and match the letters and numbers together, and I guess, 2020 was a bad year, according to me and other people, and I guess Boris and Merzbow feel the same, so they're saying goodbye in December 2020 with this album, bringing together Boris, one of the best experimental metal bands ever with a massive discography. I've listened to like 10 Boris albums, and I feel like I've only scratched the surface because they're just doing so much crazy shit. And then Merzbow, who also has a massive discography, but Merzbow is making harsh noise. I have not explored Merzbow's discography as much because I don't have it in me to explore a massive noise discography, but I do appreciate Merzbow and Boris, two really cool experimental, noisy Japanese artists coming together in a collaboration. This is not the first time they've collaborated, but I'm excited to see what they're up to today. In 2020, rest in peace 2020, let's start by taking a look at the album cover. This is a cool album cover. I feel like I've seen similar album covers to this one throughout Boris's discography, where it's like a solid color and pretty simple. But this one has like kind of like a layer, if you look closely, of like this greenish gold design kind of hidden in the pinkish red that I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Kind of looks like snowflakes. It's blizzarding outside right here in New York right now, so I got snowflakes on the mind, I guess. Maybe it's supposed to be like, kind of hard to see in a kind of abrasive way, like kind of, ooh, you're about to listen to a noise album. I don't know, it creates a nice, pretty pleasant mood, which honestly, kind of fits in really well with this album, because even though this is Merzbow, noise artist, with Boris, experimental, deep, crazy artist, the truth is this is actually a very easy album to listen to in a way that really is kind of unexpected. Like, frankly, going into this album, I'm expecting to listen to Boris throw together some good old experimental post-metal songs, and then them to grab Merzbow and say, all right, we got these songs, go ahead and throw some noise on it just so we can add a little extra flavor to it. And then boom, there's your Boris and Merzbow collaboration. And that might have been the process of how this album was made, but this doesn't sound really like a Boris album featuring Merzbow. It actually sounds like a Merzbow album featuring Boris. Like, Merzbow is taking the front seat here, his noise is really up front, while Boris, they're playing their songs kind of in the background, which is a really cool effect. It creates a very unique album, and it actually creates essentially a noise album that is like really accessible and really easy to listen to. Because noise records, as cool as they are, as cool as Merzbow's thing he's doing is, the truth is, like, harsh noise records, they usually lack repetition, and they lack lyrics, and they lack the song structures that really are so compelling and keep us all captivated when you're listening to an album. A noise album might have cool textures and stuff, but frankly, noise is not a very accessible genre, and it's frankly a genre I'm not revisiting very often, even if the textures are really cool, that's fun and all. But if you take a noise record and then you put Boris playing some really cool songs in the background, now you got something you can kind of pay attention to. So you got the cool, awesome, very metallic noise structures. Almost sounds like someone's tearing metal in half or something. It's a really satisfying, noisy thing going on, nothing too harsh. And then you got those epic post-metal Boris songs in the background with the dynamics and the song structures and the build-ups and climaxes. So, that's the usual stuff to keep us interested, which honestly makes it like a really compelling noise album that there's no challenge at all to listen to from start to finish. It's really unique. It works really well. I'm kind of happy about it because now there's like if you want to get into noise and if you want to get into like a Merzbow album but you don't like noise at all, this might actually be a great place to start with Merzbow. And the songs that Boris are playing, they really freaking kick ass too. There's no new songs here. They're all songs that we've heard before from either their album, mostly their album Love and Evil, but they also got a song Absolute Go in there from all the way back in their 90s debut album. They got a freaking cover of the Melvin song Boris, which is freaking badass because that's the song that literally inspired the band Boris's name. It's cool to see them kind of give a shout out to Melvins like that. I really would have liked to see some new songs though, but I'm cool with these performances because they are really, really solid performances. And honestly, it's really cool how Merzbow is able to really just get in that pocket of creating the dynamics of his noise in a way that just syncs up so well with the dynamics of the post-rock in their songs throughout this whole album. This is like the best of both worlds. You get to enjoy the fun, awesome textures, the juicy, yummy, delicious Merzbow textures of their noisy noise, and you don't have to daydream halfway through because honestly, listening to for 80 minutes is tiring. Well, it's not so tiring anymore in this collaboration. This isn't like necessarily one of the best Boris albums, but damn, I think it's better than the album they released No earlier this year, which was also really good. So I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Cool stuff. I mean, it's a unique record that's really cool. What more can you ask for? Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a blast. It's Merzbow and Boris coming together in a collaboration that is so epic. Japanese noise is epic. Punk Revolution now. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. My channel is growing very fast because of all of you who are doing that for me, so thank you so much, Punk Revolution now.